Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone, to Trivia Club, live from the Trivia Clubhouse. We'll be getting started in about 5 minutes' time. Good to see everybody in the live chat already. Let us know your team name and how you doing. Yeah. We are live from the Trivia Clubhouse on this snowy Toronto day. Oh, so snowy. Hope you're all doing well, of course, as always. 4 minutes now until the start of trivia at around 7:05. Just FYI. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper. And I'll supply the questions and then the answers. Hello to Team Reeds Priebus's Rancid Pubis. Thank you for checking in. Good to see you as always. Hey, down by the bay. Ready to play. Nice. Hello, Sherlou. Good to have you back as well. Hello, Rondai. Good to have you as well, Ron and Diana. Always great to see everybody joining in. Let us know your team name in the live chat if you have not already. We'll be getting started in about 3 minutes' time now. The countdown continues. Just going to adjust the light because I realize it's not a lot of room for moving around. There you go. Hey, Jan, how's it going? Hello, hello. Hello to the questionables as well. Good to see you. Too snowy today. Too fast, too curious. Good to have you. Hello to the center of the British Empire, the ghost of BB, not so red eye, Rebozo. Good to hear that red eye is being less red. Yeah. That is very good news indeed. Keep up the good work. 2 minutes to go before we start trivia. If you have not already, yes, don't forget to subscribe to the Trivia Club YouTube channel. You can hit that bell notification, of course, for the videos that are put up for the next week's trivia, so you're notified of the upcoming trivia night, so you don't miss a week. Or, of course, just come back every Tuesday at 7 p.m. like you have been. Very nice to have you. Very good to see you. Hello to the Cunning Stunts. Always good to have you as well. Yes, all you need is a pen and a piece of paper to write down those answers on. To help get the Trivia Club live from the Trivia Clubhouse out there into the wider, I guess, YouTube, so let's call them. Don't forget to like this video. It'll be appreciated. We have 1 minute to go till trivia. Just letting any other players, any other teams, participants that might be wanting to join in, giving them that little bit of time to do so. Adjust. That's better. Hello to the travel buddies. Hello, hello. Yes, let us know your team name in the live chat if you have not already. I'm getting a good amount of team names already called out, so I think we've gotten most of the crowd by the looks of it. Great to see everybody. Get those pens and papers ready for tonight's night of trivia. Those 20 questions. Let's see. Yeah. Hello, Michelle. Hello. All right, if there's nothing else more to say, Oh, did I get a haircut? I got a haircut. When did we cut my hair?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? Yeah, I cut my hair 2 weeks ago. I didn't cut my hair. Chrissy cut my hair. My producer, my partner, the love of my life.
And, and hairdresser.
And hairdresser, yes. Hair and makeup, just off screen. I'm hair, she's makeup. Although, I mean, it's the pandemic. You know, we all try new things. Hello to Cookie Faced. But yeah, it's what did we figure out? Like 4th or 5th pandemic haircut?
Yeah, something like that. 4th, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's now 1 minute past the time that I said we'd start, so let's jump into it, shall we? Trivia Club will begin in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome to Trivia Club.
Hello, one and all. Welcome to Trivia Club, live from this Trivia Clubhouse. I am your host, Russel Harder, the man with the bow tie, the man with that trivia plan. The trivia is planned for 20 questions tonight, as we like to do from this Trivia Clubhouse. Thank you for joining us for what is the 42nd edition. Yes, 42 editions of Trivia Club live streamed for a night of trivia for you to hashtag stay home safely and enjoy yourself. Thank you for spending your time with Trivia Club. That's all I can ask for. Your time on Tuesdays. I know it's an important thing. So thank you for sharing it with me. If that's all you can share with Trivia Club, that's all I can ask. But if you'd like to support Trivia Club further, I do have a few options for you. If you'd like to support Trivia Club with a one-time payment of support, you can do so through paypal.me/Russel Harder. Thank you to everyone who has done that already. Thank you to Patrick, who did that last week. And thank you for the continued support for my Patreons as well. Patrons on Patreon, thank you for supporting us. And if you'd like to support on Patreon and get the perks for doing so, then you can support us through patreon.com/Trivia Club as well. All that information is below in the description, or as we on the internet, I guess, call it the doobly-doo. Thank you, everyone, for your continued support on Patreon, including Jacob Ginsberg and Alexandra Egley. Thank you. Happy birthday to Matt Smith. Yeah, happy birthday, Matt. Also, happy birthday to Wayne Gretzky. Hope I pronounced that name right. Happy birthday, Wayne. Dwayne? I think it's Wayne. All right, as we're having fun, enjoying ourselves, staying home, staying safe. If you need to go out, remember, wear that mask. As always, keep yourself safe. It's the kindness that you can do for not only yourself, but for others. And just the act of wearing a mask when you're going out normalizes the practice of doing so. You'll help keep safe those at highest risk, especially as things continue to be so unpredictable out there. So a community that is near and dear to my heart that is at high risk is cystic fibrosis. If you want to know more about cystic fibrosis and the Cystic Fibrosis Canada organization, you can find out more about cystic fibrosis and donate to cysticfibrosis.ca. Thank you. Tonight is 20 questions of trivia goodness. There is some classic pub style trivia, some game show games. We end the night with the Trivia Royale. Ooh, ah. Oh, and happy Australia Day, too. AU. So, happy Australia Day. I did not realize. Enjoy your Aussie Rules football, everybody. Check it out on YouTube. It is violent. Trivia is 20 questions, as I said. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper to write down those answers. We'll be giving you those questions. Followed by those answers, we'll be marking our papers. And then, of course, seeing who gets the top score at the end of the night. I won't be able to interact with anyone, other than the live chat. So please do use that live chat. I'm looking at it right now. That's what happens when I look off camera. Let us know your team name. I'll give you a shout out. Make sure I say or try to say hello to everyone. Speaking of which, hello to F. Billy Zane here as well. And got off track there for a second. Yes, every week we also give you a bonus bit of trivia. It is called I Built a VCR, which is an anagram for Trivia Club. So this is a nice bit of bonus anagram trivia. Last week's anagram, I hoped you wanted you to find an 80s Billboard #1 hit. And the anagram was Oprah catnapped. We were looking for the song title, Papa Don't Preach. Papa Don't Preach. Because Oprah catnapped. What can we win? Not with the tiebreakers necessarily, but in our boldest, wildest dreams, what can we win at the end of the night? We can win that golden VHS. Imagine what kind of golden VHS tape you'd like to bring home. It could be yours. You can follow Trivia Club on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, youtube.com/Trivia Club. You're here right now, so hit that subscribe button. Give us a like. Help get the word of Trivia Club out there on the internets. We're also on triviaclub.ca, where you can find recaps of the night's events, general keeping of scores, tabs of standings. There's, of course, stats and, high scores throughout the year as well. We're also on Instagram.com/TriviaClubCA as well. You can follow Trivia Club on Instagram for weekly trivia and other fun stuff. And if you're needing entertainment into this new year, of course, we also hold private events. So get in contact with Trivia Club, and I'll let you know the online Zoom-type trivia I can host for you. Excellent. There are only 3 cardinal rules when it comes to Trivia Club. Those cardinal rules are, well, number 1, be smarter than that internet connection. If you're cheating, you're really only cheating yourself. The other rule of Trivia Club is, keep those answers out of the live chat. Do answer, but on your paper at home. Don't give away any answers in the live chat or in the comment section below. No, not there or there, but on the paper. Keep that competitive spirit sharp. The only other rule of Trivia Club is tell everybody about Trivia Club. Thanks. Keep on spreading the news of Trivia Club. All right. Without much more to say. Yeah, let's do it. Let's jump into Trivia Club at home. Question number 1 of the night. Question number 1, the first question to write down your answer for, is called the meme of the week. You can probably guess where this is already going. This U.S. Senator grabbed a lot of attention for staying cozy during the inauguration of President Biden this past week by wearing wool mittens and his one good coat, to the joy of many. Hey, we all need one good coat. No more than that. Once again, name the U.S. Senator that grabbed a lot of attention for staying cozy during the inauguration of President Biden by wearing wool mittens and his one good coat. He might have had some mail. On the way back, you got to drop off that mail. Don't want to be late, though, so you bring the mail with you. Alrighty, question number 2. First thing second for question number 2. Augustus was the first Roman leader to hold what title? Once again, Augustus was the first Roman leader to hold what title? That's that question number 2. Question number 3. Questions about those football heads, because there's a football thing happening, not this weekend, but the next, I think. So, your question number 3. What part of a football helmet must be white according to NFL rules? So, which part of a football helmet must be white according to NFL rules? That's your question number 3. Now, question number 4, we're connecting for the point on this question. What's the connection, if we have context from the actual question, what's the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? So your questions 2 and 3, you have a connection between the answers. What is that connection on your question number 4? What is the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? Once again, your question number 2. Augustus was the first Roman leader to hold what title? And question number 3. What part of a football helmet must be white according to NFL rules? And yes, question number 4. What is the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? Question number 5 now. It is called Best Known For. So that question number 5, Best Known For. Name the 4 projects that, according to the Internet Movie Database.com and its algorithm, that the following actor is quote-unquote known for. So according to that Internet Movie Database.com, what are the 4 movies that Meryl Streep is known for? Yes, what are the 4 movies that Meryl Streep is known for according to IMDb.com? These could be box office type movies. These could be award relevant movies. They could just be clickbait in some way, shape, or form. I mean, it's Meryl Streep, so saying that it's an award tangential movie of hers doesn't really narrow it down too much. Yes, what 4 movies, according to the Internet Movie Database.com and its algorithm, is Meryl Streep known for? Question number 6. Don't panic. Just don't panic. So your question number 6. According to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, this is the most massively useful thing a hitchhiker can have. Once again, yes, according to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, what is the most massively useful thing that a hitchhiker can have? Question number 7 now. We've got this covered. So, your question number 7. On the August 1993 cover of Vanity Fair, Cindy Crawford is shown shaving this person's face. Once again, on the August 1993 cover of Vanity Fair, Cindy Crawford is shown shaving this person's face. Question number 8. It is our audio clue of the night. It is called Bit by Bit. I'll play an 8-bit version of a popular song, and you name that song for a point. And the musical act responsible for the original song, of course, for a point as well. 2 possible points to be won. So a point for that song title and a point for the person responsible, not for the chiptune sort of like flip phone ringtone version of it. No, for the actual version of it. So here we go. Question number 8, Bit by Bit. Name this song, name the musical act, and that is your question number 8. Name that song for a point. Name the musical act responsible for that song for a second possible point. Question number 9 now. It is called Tag the Line. I'll give you the tagline from a movie poster. You name that movie. So that question number 9, that Tag the Line. Name the movie with the poster tagline for anyone who ever wished upon a star. Once again, name the movie with the tagline for anyone who ever wished upon a star. And once more for that question number 10. Oh, question number 9. Name the movie with the poster tagline for anyone who ever wished upon a star. Question number 10. It's Survey Says. Is our first game show game of the night. For this game show game, we're going to ask you an actual Family Feud survey question. And you give me what you think is the number 1 answer for this question. Remember, it's the number 1 as per the 100 Americans actually surveyed. So, put your mind in the mind of 100 Americans. For this Survey Says question, name a movie based on an old TV show. Once again, name a movie. And I will say these movies are, semi-recent. By which I mean like in the last 25 years. That's semi-recent. As far as I'm concerned, any time between like the mid-90s and now, it's semi-recent. So yes, name a semi-recent movie based on an old TV show. The actual name of the movie, yeah. Yeah, name a movie based on an old TV show. And I will say the movies based on old TV shows share the name of the TV shows. Yeah. All of your potential options, I would say. If they want to use that strong IP, you're not going to mess with it. Question number 11 now. We are on a rotten streak with this one. So, your question number 11. Which actor stars in 3 films on Rotten Tomatoes' list of 0% reviewed films, or their worst films of all time list, that were said to be completely rotten? These ones include Look Who's Talking Now, Staying Alive, and Gotti. Once again, which actor stars in 3 films on Rotten Tomatoes' list of 0% reviewed films that were said to be completely rotten? These films being Look Who's Talking Now, Staying Alive, and Gotti. Question number 12, once again, asks you or tells you about 3 films, but in this case, you have to name those films for points. So 3 possible points to be won on question number 12, Muscling In. So we're going to muscle in with this one. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura appear in 3 different movies together. Name those Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura starring or featuring, at least, featuring movies for a point each. For a point each. Question number 13. Question number 13 is a question about the state of things. So, with the state of things, we're going to ask you about Puerto Rico, a territory of the U.S. that should really just have all the powers of a full state by now. So, Puerto Rico, a territory in the U.S., is larger in total area than which 2 actual states in the United States? Once again, Puerto Rico, a territory of the U.S., is larger in total area than which 2 states in the United States? Question number 14, we're going to ask you to jump to it. So, at question number 14, Chris Mac Daddy Kelly and Chris Daddy Mac Smith were the 2 members of what rap duo? Once again, Chris Mac Daddy Kelly and Chris Daddy Mac Smith were the 2 members of what rap duo? Question number 15 is countdown takedown time. With question number 15, this game show game is played with Price is Right rules, but with a twist. I'm going to ask you a question with a number for the answer. You want to get as close as you can to that actual number without going over. If you guess the number right on, that is 5 big points. If you can guess within 25% of the actual number without going over, that is still 2 solid points. A couple of good points there. If you're outside of that 25% range in terms of below, that is unfortunately 0 points. If you're even one number going above the actual number, that is also 0 points. Remember, you want to get as close as you can without going over. That question number 15, that countdown takedown. Hank Aaron, one of the greatest baseball players in history, who died this past Friday, was selected as an all-star this number of times during his playing career in Major League Baseball between the years of 1954 and 1976. Once again, Hank Aaron, one of the greatest baseball players in history, really one of the greatest American athletes, who died this past Friday, was selected as an all-star this number of times during his playing career in Major League Baseball between the years of 1954 and 1976. Question number 16. I ask you a rare mammal question. Ooh, rare mammals. Got to catch them all. No, don't catch them. Sorry, I got on a Pokemon thing in my brain. Question number 16. Monotremes are the only mammals that do this, but also feed their babies with milk. Monotremes are the only mammals that do this, but also feed their babies with milk. That's that question number 16. Question number 17, always good, just always good. So, before earning an Emmy Award for playing a title character in her own sitcom, name the actor who played Sookie St. James on Gilmore Girls. Once again, before earning an Emmy Award for playing a title character in her own sitcom, name the actor who played Sookie St. James on Gilmore Girls. I guess I should note that if you can hear that, it's our neighbors having fun. If you can't, then it was our neighbors having fun. Question number 18. It's an 18-word hint for an 18-letter movie title. I'll give you those 18-word hints. And you tell me that movie. Name that movie. Oh, question in the chat. What kind of fun? I think maybe it's the couple downstairs with the baby. So it's just playing with the kid. Innocent, clean fun, we'll say. So, question number 18. 18-word hint, 18-letter movie title. Timothy Dalton steps into the shoes of James Bond, adventuring his way from Czechoslovakia to the Afghanistan plains. Once again, Timothy Dalton steps into the shoes of James Bond, adventuring his way from Czechoslovakia to the Afghanistan plains. Question number 19. I'm going to ask you about O, only O's. The answer for this question, it does have a vowel in the answer, but only O's. So let's be frank. It's a food term for a flamboyant athlete trying to draw attention. Once again, I'll be frank. It's a food term for a flamboyant athlete trying to draw attention. And before I jump into question number 20, our 5-minute lightning round, are there any questions that I can repeat or clarify with the art of repetition from those first 19? Let me know in the live chat. If you let me know in the comments, it might be just easier to scrub back earlier in the video if you need anything repeated. But I am all for repeating anything in the live chat. 14 is our first question to repeat. All right, your question number 14, we're going to jump to it. Chris Mac Daddy Kelly and Chris Daddy Mac Smith were the two members of what rap duo? Question number 19. So it's only O's for this only O's question. The answer has only O as a vowel in it. And I'll be frank with you, it's a food term for a flamboyant athlete trying to draw attention. Question number 2, 13, and 18. Okay. Question number 2. So that question number 2. Augustus was the first Roman leader to hold what title? While I'm here, I'll do question number 3. What part of a football helmet must be white according to the NFL rules? I think it's 13 and 18. 13. I'm going to do the state of things once again. So Puerto Rico, a territory of the U.S. that should be a state already. Let's just say Puerto Rico is larger in total area than which two states in the United States? It's larger in total area than which two states of the United States? And question number 18. Timothy Dalton steps into the shoes of James Bond, adventuring his way from Czechoslovakia to the Afghanistan plains. Name that movie. That 18-letter movie. I'll do question number 19 one more time. Let's be frank. It's a food term for a flamboyant athlete trying to draw attention. And maybe succeeding in drawing attention. Yeah, a food term, though. Anything else to repeat? Nothing new came in during those. So I think we're good. I'm going to queue up the 5-minute time limit for that question number 20. Our Trivia Royale. Royale. All right. Question number 20. Trivia Royale. Here's that clock to follow along. So, 10 possible points to be won. Your Trivia Royale question. In a pre-COVID movie year, we would have already heard about Oscar nominees this week or the next. But things changed, like the idea of an Oscar host. That went by the wayside several years ago. But with Oscar hosts in mind, name any 10 of the 14 people who have hosted the Academy Awards since the 62nd edition of the Academy Awards on March 26, 1990. So in the last, 30 years, there have only been 14 people who have hosted the Academy Awards. Name any 10 of the 14 people who have hosted the Academy Awards for a point each since 1990. Yeah. And including 1990. Yeah, also. Your 5-minute clock has begun. Still have a solid 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Name those Oscar hosts, any 10 of the 14 people who have hosted the Academy Awards since March 26th, 1990. Oh, and no host does not count. The actual hosts. And don't mistake anyone who gave the opening monologue in the recent years for a host. Just past about 3:20 now. A little less than 3:30 remaining. Name those Oscar hosts for a point each. Fill out any other blank spaces that you might have. Try to get as many points as you can. We'll be marking our papers, or our peers' papers, if you do in fact have peers that you're playing against. Still have 2.5 minutes. We're officially halfway there. Halfway to the end of the Trivia Royale. 2:22 remaining. Still have tons of time. If more than one person hosted in that year, you don't have to include both of them. For a point, you could actually get 2 possible points. It's a good thing to remember. If a year had multiple hosts, then put them down separately for a point each. A little less than 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. 1:30 remaining. 90 seconds, still a solid amount of time. realized that I could use this time to just give myself GIF reactions, stuff that I could clip out and use later. $30 seconds remaining. A little bit more than 30 seconds, but still. 33. I'll hold it up actually for the final 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is time. Finalize that Trivia Royale slate of answers. And as you're thinking about what you could have put down, let's jump back to question number 1. Every correct answer is a point unless otherwise noted. Let's mark our answers for this Trivia Club from home, number 42. Just the answer to everything. So, your question number 1, meme of the week. Name that U.S. senator who grabbed a lot of attention just by simply staying cozy during the inauguration of President Biden by wearing wool mittens that were handmade from recycled sweaters and his one good coat. All you need is one good coat. That is Bernie Sanders. Question number 2. First thing second. So Augustus was the first Roman leader to hold the title of emperor. Looking for emperor. Emperor. Question number 3. Football head. So, what part of a football helmet must be white? According to the NFL rules, that would be the chin strap. The chin strap needs to be white. I believe the face guard can be black or white. But the chin strap needs to be white. So what's the connection between emperor and chin strap? They are types of penguins. We're looking for that penguin connection. Chin strap, emperor, penguins. On your question number 4. A pengu connection. Question number 5. Best known for, what are the 4 movies that, according to IMDb.com, that IMDb.com, and its algorithm, that Meryl Streep is known for? So, Meryl Streep is known for a point each. The Devil Wears Prada, for a point, check. Out of Africa, for a point, check. Sophie's Choice, for a point, check. You made the right Sophie's Choice. It was a tough one. And for that 4th possible point, the movie that the Internet Movie Database loves literally more than anyone else. That would be August, Osage County. Don't feel bad if you didn't answer it, because truly that's the only way people hear about August, Osage County now. So once again, for a point each, Out of Africa, Sophie's Choice, The Devil Wears Prada, and August, Osage County. Question number 6. So, don't panic, but don't forget it. According to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, this is the most massively useful thing a hitchhiker can have. Always bring a towel. A towel, yes indeed. Why? Because you need a towel. It's not more complicated than that. Question number 7. You've got this covered. I've got this covered. We've all got this covered. On August 1993, on the cover of Vanity Fair, Cindy Crawford shaved the face of Katie Lang. Ahead of its time. Question number 8. Bit by bit. So that 8-bit song. I mean, do you ever feel like a plastic bag floating in the wind like a plastic bag? That would be the song Firework, for a point, by Katy Perry for a second point. Question number 9, tagging the line. So for anyone who ever wished upon a star, there was the movie Pinocchio. Because when you wish upon a star, it makes no difference who you is. Question number 10. Survey says, name a movie based on an old TV show. I mean, recent movie is relative. Old TV show also relative. I'll give you that 1 point answer. Go up to the possible 5 point answer as well. So 1 point if you buddied up to this answer. You cop to it. That would be Starsky and Hutch. Something Huggy Bear. Starsky and Hutch. Starsky and Hutch. When you wish. I said pish with an H. When you wish upon a Starsky. 2 points. Because sometimes points come in bunches. And by bunches, I mean 2 points. The Brady Bunch. Brady Bunch for 2 possible points. Sure, Jan. Not you, Jan, but like Jan on the Brady Bunch. Yeah. It's a meme. Anyway, 3 possible points for naming the movie based on an old TV show. I mean, for many reasons, this was a hazardous answer, including the Confederate flag on the car. That would be Dukes of Hazzard. Not a good look. Duke brothers. They were the Duke brothers, right?
Yeah.
Bo and
Luke.
Luke Duke.
Yep.
Wow. All right.
Boss Hog.
And Boss Hogg, yeah. Speaking of overt racism, I'm just sure that Boss Hogg was very racist.
Yeah.
As a person / character, not the actor. I don't know who played him. Question number 4. Now, question number 4, 4 point answer. Naming a movie based on an old TV show. Sorry, I was just bewitched by this answer. Bewitched. Something about like an itchy nose as well. Because and then magic happens. Bewitched for 4 points. And 5 possible points if you answered the call for this one. 5 points for Charlie's Angels. Charlie's Angels. Could have said, try to make a pun that led to my dad as an answer just because Charlie, but not many people know my dad's first name, so there you go. Or my dad's name. That is. So Charlie's Angels for 5 points. Bewitched for 4 points. Dukes of Hazzard for 3 points. Brady Bunch for 2 points. And Starsky and Hutch for 1 point. All good answers there, but there you go. Question number 11, Rotten Streak. So which actor stars in 3 films on Rotten Tomatoes list of 0% reviewed films that were said to be completely rotten? Those films being Look Who's Talking Now, Staying Alive, and Gotti. That would be John Travolta. John Travolta. Mark, you make a very good point in terms of Mission Impossible being left off that list. I agree. I think they're just going for more poppy ones. Mission Impossible as a TV show is underrated, though, for its fun appeal. Star Trek, Addams Family, yeah, I agreed, because they're going for kitsch. Although Addams Family. And yes, Dad, I do know your first name. I just got on a tangent there. And it's one of those, don't need to add too much information. Put too much information out there on the internet. So, John Travolta's question number 11. Question number 12, muscling in. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura appear in 3 different movies together. Name them for a point each. So those 3, Arnold and Jesse, I don't know. Movies are 4 point each. Predator, that was their first one. Predator, followed by the Running Man. And then finally, Batman and Robin. So Predator, they were both hunting the Predator. Dutch, of course, being better at hunting said Predator. The Running Man, Arnold was the Running Man, while Jesse was like the figurehead, like the central, almost a weird Captain America type with a mustache. Batman and Robin, Arnold Schwarzenegger was Mr. Freeze, and Jesse Ventura was a cop. He was getting seduced by poison ivy. Question number 13, the state of things. Not Jesse Ventura. Man, I can't get that weird politician out of my head. All right. Question number 13, the state of things. Puerto Rico, a territory of the U.S., is larger in total area than which two states in the U.S.? It is larger than Delaware for a point and Rhode Island for a second point. Puerto Rico is also 3 times more populous and only slightly smaller in area than Connecticut. It is more populous, actually, than 10 other states. So there you go. Puerto Rico facts. Question number 14, jump to it. Chris Mac Daddy Kelly and Chris Daddy Mac Smith. Mac Daddy will make you jump. Daddy Mac will also make you jump. They're 2 members of the rap duo Criss Cross.
And they wore their pants backwards.
Fashion that will never be forgotten. Honestly, if you lived through the 90s, you will never forget that fashion statement. It wasn't followed, but it made an impact. Question number 15. I think just because it just seems so uncomfortable, I don't really sit down for long. But they're jumping. Question number 15, countdown, takedown. So Hank Aaron, one of the greatest players in baseball history, who died this past Friday, was selected as an all-star this number of times during his playing career in Major League Baseball between 1954 and 1976. So over those 21 seasons, Hank Aaron was an all-star. Can I get a drum roll, please? Hank Aaron was an all-star 25 times. Trick question, I know. So not only was he an all-star every single season that he played, but the 3 years between 1959 and 1962 in which they played 2 games a year, he was also selected for each one of those. And he is the player with the most all-star appearances in Major League Baseball history, not surprisingly, 25 over 21 years. So that is 25 points, or 25 right on, will get you 5 points. 24 to 19 will get you 2 possible points. 24 to 19. And, so I was going to say, he's made more all-star appearances than anyone else. Willie Mays and Stan Musial made 24 all-star appearances. Mickey Mantle made 20. He's the only other baseball player to make at least 20, and the only other professional athlete in North America to make at least, if not more than 20 All-Star games is Gordie Howe, who made 23 appearances over his especially long career. So yeah, 23 from Gordie Howe, 24 from Willie Mays, 24 from Stan Musial, and 20 from Mickey Mantle are the only other 20-plus All-Stars, along with Hank Aaron, who was in 25. And once again, 25 will get you 5 points, and it's a tricky one because more All-Star appearances than seasons. I get that. 24 to 19 will get you 2 points. Question number 16, rare mammals. So, monotrims are the only mammals that do this, but also feed their babies with milk. That is, they're the only mammals that lay eggs, but also feed their babies milk. Those monotrims are various echidna and also platypuses. which is to say, a weird yet adorable looking mammals. Usually something up with the face, along with the eggs. Question number 17, always good. So before earning an Emmy Award playing a title character in her own sitcom, what actress played Suki St. James on Gilmore Girls? That would be Melissa McCarthy. Melissa McCarthy. She, of course, was Molly, Emmy Award-winning Molly in Mike and Molly, and also most notably a movie star on top of all that noted TV work. Question number 18. Timothy Dalton steps into the shoes of James Bond, adventuring his way from Czechoslovakia to the Afghanistan plains in The Living Daylights. The Living Daylights. And question number 19. Oh, only O's. Let's be frank. It's a food term for a flamboyant athlete looking to draw attention. That would be a hot dog. Real hot dog. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. It's been years since I watched that Mickey Mouse thing, and it's still stuck in my head. Thanks, Isaac. All right. And that's an honest thanks. Question number 20, Trivia Royale. In a pre-COVID movie, a year we would have heard about Oscar nominees this year, about this week or the next. But things changed, like the idea of an Oscar host. So, who are those 14 people who have hosted the Academy Awards anytime in the last 30 years? So, anytime since the 62nd edition that aired on March 26, 1990. A point for every correct answer, starting with in 1990 and then several times after that. Billy Crystal. Billy Crystal will get you a point. Whoopi Goldberg also hosted several times, I think starting in 1991. So a point for Whoopi. A year or two after that was David Letterman's first and only hosting gig. I mean, I would have liked more Oprah Uma content, but that's just something I'll have to live with. David Letterman for a point. Steve Martin, he hosted by himself before hosting with someone else later on. We'll get to that other person. But Steve Martin for a point. Chris Rock for a point. Jon Stewart, we'll get you a point. Ellen DeGeneres, we'll get you a point. Remember this selfie. Simpler times. Hugh Jackman for a point. Hugh Jackman hosted the Academy Awards. Steve Martin co-hosted with Alec Baldwin, but we all make mistakes, so let's not hold it against him. Speaking of mistakes, James Franco hosted the Oscars. It's true. And I feel bad for Anne Hathaway still. Anne Hathaway will still get you a point, though. Seth MacFarlane, yes, the creator of Family Guy, hosted the Oscars. For the point there. Neil Patrick Harris hosted the Academy Awards still. I mean, could not do better than his Tony Award hosting gig, but that's a high watermark. So still a pretty good job. Neil Patrick Harris for the point, and Jimmy Kimmel just ruined the idea for anyone else. Jimmy Kimmel for a point. At least nothing eventful happened while he was hosting the Academy Awards. So Jimmy Kimmel for a point, Neil Patrick Harris, Seth MacFarlane, Anne Hathaway, James Franco, Alec Baldwin, Hugh Jackman, Ellen DeGeneres, Jon Stewart, Chris Rock, Steve Martin, David Letterman, Whoopi Goldberg, and Billy Crystal. Those are your Academy Award hosts. Let me know your team score. Yes, those point totals. I'll start reading them out once we get a bit of a collection. Just let us know your team points in the live chat below, or in the comment section afterwards as well. Here's a bonus bit of trivia for you. There was a tiebreaker if needed. Otherwise, something fun to think about until next week. It's called I Built a VCR, as it is an anagram of Trivia Club. So here's that anagram once again. This week, we're going to ask you to find a comic book TV show. That's in the news. So here's a comic book TV show to be found in the following anagram. Deflating hoses. Deflating hoses. All right. Let's see those team point totals. So with 32 points, a strong score from Team Rebus's Rancid Pubis. Well done. 32 points. 24 points for the Questionables. Excellent job as well. Excellent job to your producer and mine with 21 points. 27 points for Too Fast, Too Curious, Too Snowy, Too Day, indeed. Thank you. 28 points for F. Billy Zane. Down by the Bay with 33 points. One above the previous top score for tonight. So 33 is now our score to beat. And speaking of which, next one I read is Ghosts of BB Rebozo with 35. A good night indeed. 35 points. 7 points for Team Uno Persona. Well done, Team Uno Persona. 31 points for Cookie Faced. An excellent job by Cookie Faced as well. 10 points for Sherloo. Hey, still, thank you for playing. No yikes needed. 23 points for Travel Buddies. Good job tonight. 23 points. Looks like tonight's score to beat, though. Tonight's top score, unless otherwise noted, is 35 points by the Ghosts of BB Rebozo. Let's see, we have 29 points just coming in. Yes, 29 points for the Counting Stunts. Oh, 36 points. So indeed, actually, we have a new top score. 36 points for Do You Ever Feel Like a Plastic Bag Floating in the Wind Like a Plastic Bag? Nice callback. Happy birthday, Matt Smith. Well done, everybody. Good job with the top score for tonight with, yes, 36 points. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag floating in the wind like a plastic bag? Thank you, everyone, for joining in. I'll still call out any other point totals that do appear while I'm chatting. I will indeed include Down by the Bay in the recap this week. I'll make note to at least keep the live chat open before it is unpredictable when I'm going back to check it out. You'll be included. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you again next Tuesday. Thank you for joining in. Back again on February 2nd. Yes, already February. By the time we'll see you next. Thank you so much for supporting Trivia Club. Remember, you can support us through Patreon if you'd like to at patreon.com/Trivia Club. Thank you for supporting Trivia and keep us and helping us continue into 2021 live from the Trivia Clubhouse. Tonight's champions are everyone that is staying inside, staying home, staying safe. And if you need to venturing out, of course, wear that mask. Keep yourself safe. Keep others safe. Share that kindness. Influence others with that cool mask. There's only one more thing left to say, so say it along with me, won't you? Oh, and join in, won't you?
Here I come.
Here you come.
Hello.
Hello. So remember, it's not what you know, it's what you learn along the way. Yay!
Have a good week.
Have a good week, everybody.
Stay home.
Stay home. Hey, you. Stay home.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, hello.
Bye.
Yeah. I love you.
Love you.